The psychology of numbers is a mysterious realm where numerical symbols hold the keys to understanding our inner selves and the cosmic dance of the universe. According to Manly P. Hall, each number resonates with its own unique frequency and vibration, bearing hidden connections between the mundane and the divine. The number 1, according to Hall, is a symbol of paramount importance in the realm of esoteric teachings. It represents the principle of unity and singularity, which is fundamental to understanding the nature of the universe and the self. The number 1 is seen as the source from which all multiplicity and diversity emanate, the starting point of all creation and manifestation. In many spiritual traditions, the number 1 is associated with the concept of the monad, which is often described as the supreme, indivisible, and ultimate reality. The monad is considered the first cause, the uncaused cause, or the prime mover from which all existence flows. It is the central point, the origin, and the essence of all being. In this context, the number 1 symbolizes the undivided unity of the divine, the absolute, and the infinite. Hall's interpretation of the number 1 also aligns with the philosophical notion of the one in Platonism and Neoplatonism. In these traditions, the one is the transcendent source of all reality, beyond being and non-being, beyond thought and description. It is the ultimate principle from which the intelligible world of forms and the sensible world of phenomena derive. The number 1, in this sense, represents the highest principle of unity and the foundation of all metaphysical truths. The number 2 represents duality, polarity, and the concept of opposites. It signifies the division of the singular unity, represented by the number 1, into 2 distinct and complementary parts, such as light and darkness, positive and negative, male and female, or yin and yang. Hall believed that the number 2 embodies the principle of contrast and balance. It is the manifestation of the dual nature of existence, where every force has its counterforce and every action has its reaction. The number 2 symbolizes the interplay between opposing forces, which is essential for harmony and equilibrium in the universe. In esoteric and mystical traditions, the number 2 is often associated with the concept of reflection and mirroring. It represents the idea that everything in the universe has its counterpart, its mirror image, which together form a complete and balanced whole. The number 2 also signifies the journey from unity to diversity, from the singular source to the manifold creation. The number 2 is seen as a symbol of partnership, cooperation, and relationship. It represents the coming together of 2 distinct entities to create something new and greater than the sum of its parts. In this sense, the number 2 is not just about division and contrast, but also about connection, interaction, and the potential for growth and evolution through collaboration. The number 3 symbolizes the triad, a fundamental structure in many philosophical, spiritual, and religious traditions. The triad is often seen as a representation of the threefold nature of reality. For example, it can represent the 3 aspects of time, past, present, future, the 3 realms of existence, heaven, earth, underworld, or the 3 components of the human being, body, mind, spirit. In Christianity, the number 3 is associated with the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. In Hinduism, it is linked to the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Hall believed that the number 3 embodies the process of creation and manifestation. It signifies the interaction between 2 opposing forces that gives rise to a new entity, a synthesis that transcends and includes its components. This principle is reflected in the idea that the sum of the first 3 numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3, equals 6, which is the number of creation and harmony in many esoteric traditions. The number 3 is often associated with growth, expansion, and the unfolding of potential. It represents the stages of development, the journey from initiation to completion, and the cycle of birth, life, and death. The triad is seen as a dynamic and evolving structure, a pattern that underlies the processes of transformation and evolution. The number 4 is associated with the solid foundation and the material manifestation of ideas and principles. One of the key representations of the number 4 is the square, which is a symbol of solidity, security, and firmness. In many ancient cultures and esoteric traditions, the square is used to represent the material world. The 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, and the 4 classical elements, earth, air, fire, water. The number 4 is also linked to the 4 seasons, which are a fundamental aspect of the natural order and the cycle of life. Hall believed that the number 4 signifies the process of bringing concepts into tangible form, the grounding of energy into matter. It symbolizes the transition from the abstract to the concrete, from the realm of ideas to the realm of physical reality. The number 4 is seen as the foundation upon which the material world is built, providing the structure and stability necessary for growth and development. The number 4 is often associated with practicality, discipline, and hard work. It represents the dedication and perseverance required to manifest one's goals and aspirations in the material world. The number 4 is a reminder of the importance of laying a solid foundation, following a systematic approach, and maintaining order and discipline in one's endeavors. The number 5 is associated with the pentagram, a 5-pointed star that symbolizes the harmony of the elements and the integration of the human with the divine. One of the key aspects of the number 5 is its connection to the human form. The pentagram can be seen as representing the human body with its 5 appendages, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the head, symbolizing the microcosm of the human being within the macrocosm of the universe. This connection highlights the importance of balance and harmony between the physical and spiritual aspects of life. Hall believed that the number 5 signifies the challenges and opportunities for growth that arise from change and diversity. It represents the ability to adapt, the willingness to explore new horizons, and the courage to face the uncertainties of life. The number 5 is seen as a symbol of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of existence, reflecting the constant flux and transformation that characterizes the human experience. The number 5 is often associated with freedom, exploration, and the pursuit of knowledge. It symbolizes the quest for understanding, the desire to push beyond boundaries, and the spirit of adventure that drives human beings to discover new aspects of themselves and the world around them. The number 6 is associated with the hexagram, a 6-pointed star that symbolizes the union of opposites and the integration of the microcosm and macrocosm. One of the key aspects of the number 6 is its connection to the concept of cosmic order and harmony. The hexagram, composed of 2 interlocking triangles, represents the balance between the spiritual and material realms, the integration of the masculine and feminine principles, and the harmony of the elements. The number 6 is seen as a symbol of the perfect balance that underlies the universe, reflecting the order and beauty of creation. Hall believed that the number 6 signifies the attainment of equilibrium and the realization of inner peace. It represents the achievement of a state of balance, where the spiritual and material aspects of life are in harmony, leading to a sense of wholeness and fulfillment. The number 6 is associated with the idea of completion, as it is the sum of the first 3 numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3, symbolizing the completion of a cycle or the fulfillment of a creative process. The number 6 is often associated with love, compassion, and nurturing. It symbolizes the caring and protective energy that fosters growth and development, the sense of responsibility and duty towards others, and the nurturing of relationships and communities. The number 7 is often associated with the mystical and the sacred, appearing frequently in various religious and spiritual traditions. One of the key aspects of the number 7 is its connection to the process of spiritual evolution and enlightenment. It symbolizes the journey of the soul towards understanding and transcending the material world. The number 7 is seen as a symbol of the spiritual quest, representing the stages of spiritual growth and the development of higher consciousness. Hall believed that the number 7 signifies the integration of the physical and spiritual realms, the alignment of the human with the divine. It represents the attainment of a higher state of being, where one has gained profound insights and achieved a deeper understanding of the universe and one's place within it. The number 7 is associated with the idea of completion and perfection, not in a material sense but in terms of spiritual fulfillment. The number 7 is often associated with intuition, introspection, and inner reflection. It symbolizes the importance of looking inward to discover one's true nature and the wisdom that lies within. The number 7 encourages the pursuit of knowledge, both intellectual and spiritual, and the exploration of the mysteries of life. The number 8 is often associated with the concept of rebirth, transformation, and the eternal cycle of life and death. One of the key aspects of the number 8 is its connection to the concept of infinity. The shape of the number 8, when placed horizontally, resembles the infinity symbol, representing the endless and continuous flow of energy and the interconnectedness of all things. This symbolizes the eternal nature of the soul and the cyclical process of renewal and transformation. Hall believed that the number 8 signifies the balance between the material and spiritual worlds, the harmonization of the physical and metaphysical realms. It represents the process of transcending the limitations of the physical world and achieving a higher state of consciousness. The number 8 is associated with the idea of karmic balance, the law of cause and effect, and the understanding that every action has a corresponding reaction. The number 8 is often associated with abundance, prosperity, and material success. It symbolizes the manifestation of goals and the realization of dreams through hard work, determination, and alignment with universal principles. The number 8 encourages the pursuit of excellence, the cultivation of inner strength, and the achievement of harmony and balance in all aspects of life. The number 9 is often associated with the concept of universal love, compassion, and humanitarianism. One of the key aspects of the number 9 is its connection to the completion of a cycle. In numerology, the number 9 is considered the highest single-digit number, symbolizing the end of a numerical sequence and the attainment of a higher level of understanding. It represents the culmination of experiences and the wisdom gained from them. Hall believed that the number 9 signifies the achievement of spiritual enlightenment and the realization of one's true purpose. It represents the integration of all aspects of the self, the harmony of body, mind, and spirit, and the attainment of a state of inner peace and fulfillment. The number 9 is associated with the idea of selfless service, the giving of oneself for the greater good, and the expression of universal love and compassion. The number 9 is often associated with the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, and the understanding that our actions have consequences that extend beyond our individual lives. It symbolizes the importance of living in accordance with ethical and moral principles and the impact of our actions on the collective well-being of humanity. The number 0 is often associated with the idea of cosmic consciousness, the boundless and formless essence from which everything emerges. One of the key aspects of the number 0 is its connection to the concept of the infinite and the eternal. It symbolizes the limitless possibilities that exist within the universe, the unmanifested potential that precedes all creation. The number 0 represents the state of non-duality, the unity of all existence, and the transcendence of all limitations. Hall believed that the number 0 signifies the journey of the soul back to its divine origin. It represents the process of returning to the source, the dissolution of the ego, and the realization of one's true nature as part of the infinite whole. The number 0 is associated with the idea of spiritual awakening, the awakening to the truth that we are not separate beings but interconnected parts of a greater whole. The number 0 is often associated with the concept of the cosmic egg, a symbol of the primordial state of the universe before the manifestation of form and matter. It symbolizes the emptiness that contains all potential, the womb of creation from which all life emerges. The psychology of numbers is a mesmerizing tapestry of cosmic vibrations and frequencies. Guided by the insights of Manly P. Hall, we understand the mystical realm where numbers are not mere symbols, but living energies that shape our understanding of the universe.